Good morning, it's Kathy. It is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. I'm a CPA, a Canadian Chartered Professional Accountant in London, Ontario, Canada, and here is my daily update. I wish you could see my phone. I've got it, I'm using the word MacGyver a lot. I have my phone propped up by a pop bottle on the dashboard of my car. Anyway, MacGyvering at its best. So today what I want to talk about is things that relate to businesses and employers. First of all, the wage subsidies. So a reminder, we now have two wage subsidy programs, the 10% and the 75%. They are both still in existence. So if you're an employer, you need to look at the requirements for each of them and decide which one works best for you. So for the 10% one, you can immediately start utilizing that one. You get that by short remitting your source deductions. So we just finished the month of March, so you'll be doing your April source deductions soon. If you haven't done them, they are due April 15th. There is no extension on source deductions. The reason for that is that the employee portion of source deductions, you are holding that amount of money in trust for the government. You have that money because it's come off of their pay and you're holding it in trust. You need to remit it on time. I do not foresee a time ever where there will be an extension on source deductions. So that was just a little aside on that. But if you fit into the requirements for the 10% wage subsidy, you can start getting that on this source deduction remittance by short remitting your source deductions on the for the tax, the income tax. Okay, for the 75% wage subsidy, that is you need to apply for that. It's not going to, you're not going to receive the funds because it's such a big amount of money. You're not going to receive the they are going to cash flow it. It's not going to go through source deductions. And you're not going to get that for at least 6 weeks. There have been a lot of complaints that that's too late and it's not enough incentive for employers to for businesses to start back up again, and so we'll see. What I heard last night, so there have been a lot of complaints by business owners that not only is it a long time to wait, the requirements regarding revenue drop are too specific, too hard to meet. There's too much uncertainty around it, so there's some relief coming for that. It may be announced today. If you want to know what I saw last night, if you go, the best way to find it is go on Twitter and Google Dan Kelly. Last name is Kelly. He's the head of the CFIB, Canadian Federation of Independent Business. He's my source and of the details that are coming out. It still might not be enough for you to qualify, and it might be too late. Like 6 weeks from now is a long time to wait. So you need to get up and running again, or continue up and running and pay out your employees, and then look to get the money, the 75% wage subsidy 6 weeks from now. I don't know if, I don't know what the uptake will be on that because it's very challenging. Okay, enough on that. Next thing, the $40,000 loan that you're hearing about. So they were talking, this is going to be administered by the main banks and some of the credit unions. You need to have had a business bank account in existence. You need to have had, this is the $40,000 interest-free loan, sorry. You need to have an existing relationship account within a business bank account. You cannot be running your business with a personal bank account. You need to have had payroll in 2019 of at least $50,000 gross wages paid. So you'll need to have a T4 summary as proof of that. And yeah, so it was supposed to be, the applications were supposed to be online through the bank websites the middle of this week. Now they're saying mid-April. So we're not sure about that date. What I'm hearing is that the banks and the federal government are still negotiating on the terms of that. The loans are guaranteed by the government, but the applications will be administered, will be reviewed by the banks, and so I think the banks really want to have good clarification on that before they do that. So you will not be applying through a government website for that loan. You will be applying through your bank's website, and details to be more details to be released. The thing that I'm saying to my business clients is not a bad deal, not a bad idea if you do meet the requirements to apply for it and have it available. I understand it's going to be a line of credit that you can access. You may think right now you're still operating and you're doing okay for cash, but not a bad idea to have it in place. You can pay it off completely anytime before the December 31st, 2022 deadline, and no penalty to pay it off early. And if you do pay it off in time, $10,000 of it you get to keep. It's a grant. I'm sure it'll be a taxable grant, but still, it's $10,000 net of tax just for the effort of applying for the loan. I think that's pretty good. As long as you are the kind of business owner that can get access to credit and use it responsibly. If you think you're going to get access to a $40,000 line of credit and maybe blow it, then it's definitely not a good idea. So that's something that you'll need to think about and decide. Okay, that's it for today. Hope that's helpful. Share this if you think it was helpful. And yeah, stay tuned. Every day there's something new. Thank you. Have a great day.